as always, body weight abs today. Don't need a weight, but of course, if you have a dumbbell, as always, feel free to use it for some of our movements. With class setup today, we will be doing 6 exercises, 3 rounds, 1 set per exercise. That first round will be 35 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest. Second round will be 40 and 20. And then our third and final round will be 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. And since you guys get Monday off, we will be doing a 60-second plank to end it all to enjoy our long weekend. So we'll go ahead and get started. I will demo our 6 moves as always. We will start laying on our back with our feet in the air, arms straight, and we're just coming straight up for a crunch and then back down. So you're coming up to lift your shoulder blades off the ground. I want you to hold it here for a little bit longer, about an extra second, and then you're going to bring it back down, keeping your arms nice and straight, just coming up for that crunch. Then our second exercise, we'll be doing a half bicycle, so you're just alternating those leg extensions. Again, as always, you're keeping that pelvic tilt, making sure your lower back staying flat to the ground the entire time. And then our third and fourth exercise will be the same. We're just going to be doing them on different sides. So you're going to start with one arm out to the side, the other one at your head, legs extended. As you raise them up for that leg raise, you're going to bring your elbow to that opposite knee and then drop it back down, stopping right before you touch the ground. And then obviously for our fourth exercise, we're just switching sides. So you're just bringing that other arm out to the side, other hand up, and then repeating that movement. And then our fifth exercise, we will be sitting up for a Russian twist. This is where if you have that weight, you can bring it in. You're going to have your feet in the air, or modified, you'll keep those heels down, and then you're just bringing your hands to the outside of the hips. And then our sixth and final exercise, working our entire core. We're coming in for that extended crunch and then back out, arms and legs extended, and then back in again, bringing your hands around to touch your heels, and then extending your arms overhead, legs extending straight out. But we will go ahead and get started with our straight arm crunch. So you're on your back, feet in the air, arms straight up. You're going to lift your shoulders so that your hands will come down by your hips, making sure your shoulder blades are off the ground, holding it for those 2 seconds, and then you'll bring it back to the floor. We will go ahead and get started. Remember, 1 set per exercise, starting with 35 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and start crunching it up, making sure you're holding it for that extra second to really engage your upper abdominals. Keeping those arms nice and straight, head and shoulder blades coming off the ground. Five seconds. Go ahead and rest. We're going to drop our feet down. We have half bicycles now. So you're going to alternate those leg extensions. Again, pelvic tilt. Make sure that lower back stays flat the entire time. Resist that urge to arch. We're getting started in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend those legs out. A nice little biking motion. Again, not going too fast. Quality over quantity, making sure that lower back stays flat to the ground. Really engaging your lower abdominal muscles. Five more seconds. Go ahead and rest. Now we're going to bring our left hand out to our side, right hand's coming up to your head, Those legs will be extended as you raise your legs up. You're gonna bring that elbow to touch that left knee and then drop both your arms and your legs back down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're coming up, elbows touching that left knee, then dropping it back down. Making sure that right shoulder blade is coming off of the floor. 15 seconds remaining. 2, 1, go ahead and rest. We're gonna switch sides now so that right arm's coming out, left hand's by your head. As always, as you come down from that leg raise, do it nice and slowly to resist your back from arching. We're gonna get started in 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the legs up, elbows touching that right knee, and then you're lowering it all back down. Ten seconds. Go ahead and rest. We're gonna sit on up. Now we have our Russian twist. Again, if you have a dumbbell or even a water bottle, you can hold on to that as that extra weight. Try to keep your feet off the ground the entire time, but if you need to, modified, heels down, toes up. We're getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet up, twisting. Bringing your hands to the outside of your hips. Keeping that back nice and straight. Five seconds. Go ahead and rest. We're gonna bring it down for an extended crunch. If you have that dumbbell, you can hold on to it over your head and bring it in over your shins and then back out. Otherwise, you're gonna just wrap it around, touch your heels, and then extend back out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring hands and knees in and extending both out. Five seconds. Go ahead and rest. We are already back. Exercise 1, that knee hang, straight arm crunch. Starting back at exercise 1. This time, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. As always, grab your water, take a nice deep breath if you need to. We're starting back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunching it up, holding it for that second, and lowering it back down. Lifting those shoulders off the ground. "15 seconds remaining. Keep those arms nice and straight. Go ahead and rest. Drop your feet down. We have half bicycles, alternating those leg extensions, keeping that pelvic tilt, lower back nice and flat. Getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bike it out. Again, not going too fast. You really want to engage your core. "15 seconds remaining. Keep it up. 3 more seconds. Go ahead and rest. We're going to bring our left arm out to the side, right hand by your head. Extend those legs as we come up for that leg raise, lifting that right shoulder blade off the ground, reaching your elbow to your left knee in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. Touch the knee, bring it back down. Slowly lowering those legs. Halfway there. Five more seconds. Last rep. Go ahead and rest. We're going to switch sides. Right arm out, left hand by your head, legs still extended. This time we're tapping our elbow to our right knee. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Making sure that left shoulder blade is coming off the ground as you tap that knee. "15 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Let's sit on up for our Russian twists. Again, you can have your heels down, toes up, or try to challenge yourself, have both feet in the air. We're starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. If you have that dumbbell or weight, feel free to hold it in your hands. Added challenge. Keep that back nice and straight. We're halfway. Only 5 seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Our final exercise in this second round, the extended crunch. You can hold on to the dumbbell in your hands. If you want to, bring them in over your shins. Otherwise, we're doing it body weight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it out. Crunch it in. Making sure those shoulder blades are coming off the ground. And as you extend out, maintaining that pelvic tilt. Don't let the back arch. Go ahead and rest. We have our final round already. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We're starting with that straight arm knee hang crunch. Have your arms straight. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, hold it for that second, then slowly lower back down. To repeat, you should only be resting on the ground for a quick moment, and then you're powering up, holding it there, and dropping it back down. Final time you're doing this exercise, and we're already more than halfway done. Five seconds. Go ahead and rest. We're going on half bicycles, alternating leg extensions. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's move. Not too fast though. Engage the core. Keep the back straight and press to the ground. "20 seconds remaining. Keep moving. Breathe through it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We have 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Left arms coming out, right hand by your head. Legs extended, raising them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raising the leg, bringing your right elbow to that left knee, then slowly lowering back down. Getting our shoulder blade completely off the floor. And then lowering those legs as far as we can before it starts to arch. "10 seconds till we switch sides. Go ahead and rest. Extend those legs back out. Right arm out to the side, left hand by your head. We're bringing our left shoulder blade off the ground in 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise the legs up, touch the right knee, lower it back down. "20 seconds. Final time we're doing this exercise. Two, one. Go ahead and rest. We're sitting on up for that Russian twist. Again, feet are either in the air or your heels are down. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap those hands outside of the hips. We have less than 3 minutes of the entire workout left. "15 seconds. Keep it moving, keep it up. Doing great, less than 10, almost there. Go ahead and rest. Let's lay back down. Extended crunch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it out. And then we're bringing it in, combining those first two exercises to work our entire core. Ten more seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest, but we are not done yet. It is a 3-day weekend, so we're going to end it with 60-second plank. We're going to be on our forearms. You can hold a regular plank, or you can be modified down on your knees. Just make sure that butt's not in the air, your lower back is not caving, you're keeping that pelvic tilt. If you really want to challenge yourself, try and keep a foot up or an arm up to really make it a little bit harder. But we're going to get started. 60-second plank. We're coming in position, knees up, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up, we're starting. Maintain good form. Elbow underneath the shoulders. Back is straight, butt's not in the air. Already a fourth of the way through it. If you need to, you can take a minimal break, but make it a quick second. We're already halfway. Hold strong. "15 seconds, almost there. 3-day weekend, we can make it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Woo. That is now the end of our workout. We will go ahead and get started with our cool down. We will start on our knees, hands and knees. We'll go ahead and stretch out our shoulders after that plank. So go ahead, slide your hands forward. Keep your butt in the air, forehead on the ground. Press your chest into the floor, stretching out your shoulders and your upper chest. Focusing on your breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In 3, 2, 1. We're going to slide our hands in, drop our bottom to our heels in a child's pose position. Extending those fingers as far forward as you can. And then we're going to go ahead and walk those hands over to the left. And then walk them over to the right. Bring it back center. And we're going to lift our forehead off the ground, slide our hands in, coming into a quadruped position, lifting your bottom off your heels. You're going to step that right foot forward into a left hip flexor stretch. Hands on the ground to support you. leaning into it. Then we're gonna pick our right hand up off the ground, twist towards the right, bringing your right hand straight in the air. Go ahead, bring that right hand behind you. We're gonna kick that left foot up, reach for it with your right hand. Reach for the ankle, not the toes. Left hand still on the ground to support you. Pull that ankle gently closer towards you until you start to feel that stretch going through the front of your left quad. Three, two, one. Go ahead and release. Swing that right arm back down onto the floor. We're going to step that right foot back and then step the left foot forward. Switching sides, same flow, leaning into this right hip flexor. We're going to go ahead and pick that left hand up off the ground, twist towards the left. Go ahead, bring that left hand behind you, kicking up that right foot, reaching for it with your left hand. And then we're going to go ahead and release that right ankle, swing your left arm back down on the floor, step that left foot back. We're going to lift our knees off the ground and come up into a downward dog position. We're going to keep our left heel up and place that right heel down on the ground, stretching out your right calf. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Left heel down, right heel up. We're going to switch it back in 3, 2, 1. Right heel down, left heel up. Push those shoulders back if you need a little more of that calf stretch. And then we're going to switch it one final time in 3, 2, 1. Left heel down, right heel up. And then we're going to go ahead and walk our hands back to our feet, folding it forward into a hamstring stretch. And we're just going to bring our hands around back, interlock those fingers, and raise them up to stretch out our shoulders at the same time, falling into a deeper stretch right now. Just letting gravity kind of pull you down. Go ahead, lower your hands and release them to the floor. This way. We are going to inhale up in 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Reach that left hand towards that right wrist. And then twist over towards that left side. Holding it there. We're going to bring it down to our feet nice and slowly in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to our feet. Go ahead, release your hands. We're going to inhale up again in 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up, this time right hand, left wrist, and then twist and lean over towards the right. We're gonna bring it down to our feet nice and slowly in 3, 2, 1. Swing it down to our feet. Again, release your hands, and then we're gonna do one final inhale up in 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Just reaching for the ceiling this time. And then go ahead, exhale it back down. That is all I have for class today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great long week.